In this lecture, let's look at few examples. The first one is to find the exact values of the following expressions. One is sine negative 5 10 degrees. Another is sine positive 150 degrees. Here is negative 510 degrees, and here is positive 150 degrees. How to do that? This angle looks very big, and we don't know where exactly it is. So what we like to do is that with the help of calculator, you see negative 510 degrees, you input here, and then you add 360. So you will get negative 150. Okay, so you do it this way. Negative 510 degrees plus 360, and then you have a negative sine negative 150 degrees. Okay. The reason we do that is that we know one circle is 360 degrees. So if you add one circle on that, those two angles, this one and this one, they have the same terminal side. Okay. Negative 510 degrees has the same side with negative 150 degrees. We know where this one is. You see, negative 150 degrees, it goes to the clockwise. Okay, because if you add here 30 degrees, you will have a 180 degrees negative. Okay, so we know that where this angle is, and then this is the point on unit circle. A unit circle, we mean here the radius is 1, here the radius is also 1. Radians is always positive 1, and since here is 30 degrees, then this side, opposite side, will be half of this hypotenuse. So this side has to be 1/2. So this point, basically, this is YR. From here to here, this is y coordinate. So y coordinate for this point is negative 1/2. And the x coordinate is this one. You may mark radical 3 divided by 2. Okay, so will be this one. And it will be negative. It will be negative. So let me put negative here. This is positive side. This is negative side. So this point will be negative radical 3 over 2 for x, and negative 1/2. And sine, we know, is for y coordinate. So in this case, we know then the value for negative 150 degrees is negative 1/2. For this one, on the picture, this is positive 150 degrees, so it goes counterclockwise up to this far. Okay, then you see this point will also be negative radical 3 over 2 for x coordinate. Y coordinate is 1/2. since sine is for y coordinate, so you may write down here is positive 1/2. Alright. Now this one we have to find exact values for sine negative 510 and sine positive 150. This is the technique. Okay, now look at this one. This one is find all values of theta in the interval from 0 degrees to 360 degrees that have the given function value, this one. Those two are different. This one is different from these two. You see here is that we are given the value we want to go back to find out theta. We know this value is a special value. Okay, but remember, cosine is for x coordinate. Sine is for y coordinate. Sine is for y coordinate. Here is positive coordinate. Here is negative coordinate. Cosine is for x. Okay, cosine is for x. Now down here, we need to find out is that let me draw a few pictures right here. I want to stretch this one to here. Right down here. Okay. So you will see cosine theta equals negative radical 3/2, and then we know cosine is for x. Then you can see down here those two graphs should be similar. Down here you see we want to mark as the coordinate for this one. We may mark this angle. Okay, and we mark it theta 1, and here is theta 2. Here is theta 2. So here I may want to erase it. Okay, we know that this coordinate is negative radical 3/2, and here is positive. So those two are similar. Okay, you see down here, negative radical 3/2 and negative 1/2. We know negative radical 3/2, this is for x. This is for x. So basically it tells us that this part is the one right here. Alright? Yeah. Negative. So those two, this one, I may want to mark in different colors. Okay? So maybe this one, negative radical 3/2, and here is positive 1/2. Here is negative radical 3/2, negative 1/2. So you know there are two angles. One is theta 1 from here to here. Yeah. We know that's 150 degrees. Okay. And then another one is theta 2 is from this point up to this far. It's like this, the one right here. Okay. How far it goes, you see those two angles are the triangles are symmetric. We know this is 150, this would be 30. This part would be 30. And we have another 30 right here. So together is 60. Okay? So then you know for theta 2, we then have is, we know theta 1 already, and we put it right here. So it's 150 degrees. So basically it tells us that in order to get negative radical 3/2, there is a one angle is 150 degrees. Satisfy this one. Another one is 150 degrees, and you have to add 130, another 30, so you have to add this many. Okay, so it's 210 degrees. You may say, why don't you use this negative 150? Yeah, negative 150 also has cosine negative radical 3/2, but you know, you want what? You want positive, okay, from 0 to 360. So theta 1 is this big, theta 2 is this big, 210 degrees. And here this one is not. This one, you know, x coordinate is positive because it's on the positive side. So the angle, this one, will not be the solution. Okay? Yeah. Please review this lecture. I'll see you next time.